We're still up on the tripod. This was my accommodations last night. Beautiful, beautiful location. It was my last hotel, motel, or bed and breakfast kind of accommodation on this trip. So today is day 33 of my 1,010 kilometer northbound through hike of the Bruce Trail. As far as accommodation goes, well, as you know, most of the time I am wild camping. However, every 4 to 6 days I do make it to a motel. There has been one bed and breakfast, which was excellent, the Rockland B&B. Right now, this morning, we're just leaving the Lion's Head beach hotel and cottages, or motel and cottages. It's right by the harbour. It's a beautiful location. It was the most expensive of my accommodations, but I had a full suite. 2 double beds, sorry, 2 queen beds, couch, which was a pull-out bed, full bathroom, living room space, kitchen, full kitchen, stove, fridge, freezer, everything, all the utensils you needed, everything. A group of 4, a family of 4 would be very happy in there. I paid with tax 128 Canadian dollars for the night. They do tell me that in the winter season, they actually rent those rooms for $800 plus tax per month to working people and seniors. But anyhow, wow, what is it today? October the 5th. We're starting today what should be our final 3-day push to Tobermory here in the Bruce Peninsula. So hey, Gary here, trail name Jasper. We're bathed, we're fed, we're resupplied, laundry's done, all battery banks and batteries are charged. Can anything go wrong? Of course it can. However, we're hoping it doesn't. Beautiful, beautiful marina here. What a great little community, my goodness. Just take a look out here at the bay across the way, clouds in the distance. A little before sunrise. But anyhow, today we're heading north. So right here, the trail brings us right down to the lake shore, just like the ocean. I would not know the difference. Isn't this absolutely amazing? What a beautiful place to be today. My goodness. As day 33 continues, and we continue to push northbound, so far we're about 15 kilometers into the day, around about 10 miles-ish. It's nice as far as the weather's concerned. Sunshine, oh that's good. Back into my t-shirt, still wearing my black tights as well as my shorts. A little cooler, but nice and sunny, so I'm delighted about that. Okay, a little earlier I got myself behind a group of day hikers, but they were pretty serious day hikers, and they set a damn good pace. But being day hikers and carrying day packs, after about 2.5 hours, they did kind of pull away from me. But for that 2.5 hours, they really helped me lay down some miles today. So that's good. Okay, let's take a look at the trail. So, wow, It's around 3 o'clock now, day 33. I'd mentioned earlier that the people I was hiking, the day hikers that I was behind, had pulled away from me. I did end up catching up with them, and I stayed with them for about 27.5 kilometers today. I just left them down the trail at their car park area where they're parked, and they're going to head back to their accommodations. They're going to continue the trail from the same location tomorrow. That's fine. I'm going to keep going another 2 or 3 hours anyhow, but I'm stopped right now for some oatmeal and some coffee because I am famished. But a big thank you to my trail family today because they set a really good pace. I'm about 27.5 kilometers into the day at about 3 o'clock, which is probably the earliest in the day that I've ever hit 27 kilometers or 27.5 kilometers. So that's been a good day for me. It's leaving me right now with about 55 to 58 kilometers to go to Tobermory over the next 2 days, which, hey, that hard push today has made my next 2 days that much easier. And still, we're still going to do more kilometers today, so we're going to be well over 30 kilometers for the day. So hey, thank you to my trail family for that, my day trail family. It was great. We had a nice lunch together, and that was wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and my oatmeal because I need a break. What a beautiful view of the peninsula pushing north. I don't know if you can see this on the GoPro, but in the distance, at the bottom of the white kind of cliffs, the lake water is just crashing against the rocks. It looks very much like the Caribbean. What an absolutely beautiful, beautiful place to be. Wow. Well, temperatures dropped rapidly and the wind has picked up a lot, so it's cooling off again. But we are getting some gray in the sky. I don't know if that means rain's coming. I hope not. But today has been a perfect day for hiking. Anyhow, if you like what we're doing, please like, share, comment. Do subscribe to my channel. Gary here with trail name Jasper. Again, thank you so much for watching my videos. And day 33 continues. It's a long way from over yet. We've still got, a good 2 to 3 hours of hiking time yet before it becomes time to set up our camp for the night. Just take a look down here. Absolutely beautiful. Just like the Caribbean. My goodness. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. It's a beautiful place to be. So something I wanted to mention, in 2 days, technically, assuming everything goes according to plan, if you will, this hike will come to an end. I'll have completed a little over 1,000 kilometers and it would be around 35 to 36 days of hiking to accomplish that. At the beginning of this hike, we did have kind of daily little moments where we talked a little bit about the gear I was using. At the end of this hike, I'm going to put together just one video as far as a gear review is concerned about all the gear that I've used on this hike. What has worked for me, what has not, what's turned out to be a rock star, and again, what has not, and anything we've had to replace, this kind of thing. So after 1,000 kilometers on trail, we should have a pretty good idea about the gear we're using, how reliable it is, especially for the cost factor, and see what happens with that. So this is the trail running right down the side of this little country dirt road here. And this is the trail that we just came along as we came out of the forest. I think we go down here a couple of kilometers on this little kind of pathway. Right here is the best I can do tonight to find a site to pitch my tent. It's getting darker, it's getting later now, it's around 7 o'clock, so my time is up. I mean, the site is okay, it's right next to the trail. I don't think anybody will bother me, although I did see a pickup truck go by about 10 minutes ago. He looked, but he didn't stop, so I don't think there's much traffic around here. It's a very, very, very kind of wilderness setting. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. That's going to end at day 33. Tomorrow is day 34. And we're going to push hard north towards Tobermory. Hopefully tomorrow night we get something that's a little better for our campsite. But right now, I'm going to make my dinner, get myself set up for the night, and just kind of hunker down. I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain. It is getting cloudy, but I don't know. I haven't checked the weather since yesterday, so I know today was a beautiful day. Tomorrow, hopefully it's a nice day too. I seem to recall a little bit of rain in the forecast, but that was a few days ago, so I just don't know for sure. Hey, Gary here, trail name Jasper. We will talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Good night. Good morning. Day 34. I guess that would make it October the 6th, I think. October the 6th. Sunday, October the 6th, day 34 of our 1,010 kilometer northbound through hike of the Bruce Trail. Wow. Hard to believe that right now I'm about 45 kilometers away from the northern terminus cairn of the Bruce Trail. Wow. Even though it's only been so far 34 days, it feels like a lifetime ago when I started out on this hike. The first few days are distant memories. Crazy. Anyhow, rainy. The winds have subsided some. Damp, rainy, had to pack up in the rain, so the tent's wet. But all the sleeping gear is dry. Should be fine for tonight, which should theoretically be our last night on trail. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, world. I really enjoy these kind of marshlands where you have these dead trees just kind of sticking up out of the marsh, almost kind of petrified, almost got a bit of a Jurassic feeling to it. I love to photograph that kind of scene. In fact, on my YouTube channel, Gary Clayton Photography, we've done that many times, and there is a location back home that I'm hoping to photograph when I get back. I'm hoping to go back up there, which is actually a really nice day hike, and photograph that with all its kind of fall color glory by mid-October. That should be amazing, and I should be back home by then. So I'm really hoping to do that, and that will eventually become a video on Gary Clayton Photography, my photography channel, if you will. So yeah, I just love marshland. So this morning I'm noticing lots and lots of bear scat. Not far, we only slept about a kilometer down the road, but excuse me, I'm noticing that in a lot of places. Bear scat, which is normal for this region of Ontario and here in the Bruce Peninsula. But we're keeping the camera ready. Hopefully we'll be able to catch a black bear on film from a little bit of a distance, not particularly too close. We'll see. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Wow, lots and lots and lots of bear scat. That's quite a reasonable pile of bear scat there. It's common to find bear scat on these back kind of gravel laneway type roads on the trail itself. It's just as easy for the bears to travel down clear paths than it is to kind of hack their way through the forest. I'm back to shorts and t-shirt. Still gray, but I'm starting to see blue now and sunshine in the heavens, if you can see that. Wow, just take a quick look. Beautiful colors here, reds, greens. Wow, man, awesome colors. Anyhow, could not find my shorts anywhere. Looked all through the pack, and then it dawned on me. My shorts are black, and the ground sheet, bathtub if you will, of my tent is black. Opened up my shelter pack or roll, and inside was my shorts. I never took them out of the tent this morning because I left my black tights on, and I put my rain pants on top of that because of the rain. So eventually I found them. I thought, oh my goodness, don't tell me I've lost my shorts now. Hey, got my shorts on, got my t-shirt on. More comfortable. Hopefully the rain holds off now. I'm hoping from now until the end of tomorrow for sunshine. Don't know. Just don't know. There's a shelter area. You can see my backpack down there. It's kind of dark inside the shelter, but I just made myself coffee and oatmeal. This is called high dump. Now, people can sleep right there inside that shelter with their packs and so on. And down here, I think down here somewhere, and I'm not sure where the trail would go from here, but I think it goes pretty much straight down. Oh yeah, there's a rope going down there, look. I don't need to go down there. But down there, I believe there's camping right on the bay. I can hear the waves crashing in the distance. I'm not camping here. It's lunchtime. It's about noon. I'm having oatmeal and coffee, and then I'm going to continue. But yeah, so day 34 continues. Lunch at high dump. Pack in, pack out. Well, alrighty then. We'll just do that. So yeah, this is my little lunch break spot. Sat right there, nobody else around. Pretty much exactly how I like it. Peaceful. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my lunch. Okay, so this section of the trail extends for about 9 or 10 kilometers. We just came down there. Absolutely horrendously challenging. And it continues ever since we got onto this section. Very, very challenging section from high dump to, I believe it's called mid-high dump at least, which is the next kind of overnight rest area. I don't anticipate getting there much before 5 p.m. today, simply because of the trail conditions. It's taken me a good hour to do barely 2 kilometers. Okay, we're going to keep going. Wow. Just take a look at this view. Absolutely amazing. Look down below to the water, the rocks. It's like the Caribbean, crystal clear, and then dropping off into the depths. Wow, my goodness, that is a beautiful location, and very close on the trail to that beautiful location. I don't know if a person would consider this trail magic or not, but it seems we've got a frying pan with a selection of cutlery. I'm almost tempted to think somebody just did not want to carry that frying pan out of here. I don't think it's intended to be trail magic. Oh well. Okay, the challenge today most definitely continues. Crazy trail, making me work for every single step today. Nothing for free today, that's for sure. Well, except earlier this morning we had a great kind of country road walk, which was actually quite a nice break. But yeah, the challenges soon returned. Lots of rock, wet, slippy, pretty much straight up in spots. Okay, let's keep going. This beautiful coastline just does not disappoint. It just gets better and better and better the further north I go. Out in the distance, islands, my goodness. Blue sky, a few puffy clouds, absolutely gorgeous blue water. Wow. What a beautiful piece of coastline. I just filtered water here. Absolutely amazing. This area, or this section of shoreline has camping spots, and the camping is done on these wooden platforms. However, you have to pay and you have to have a reservation. I don't have a reservation to be here, so I noticed I was going to just pick one, but then I noticed there was a ticket on it and it had been reserved by someone else. So obviously I don't want to be essentially trying to steal somebody else's camp area when they're going to show up tonight. So anyhow, as beautiful as it is, and the facilities they have here are amazing, but I did filter some beautiful water out of this lake. And there's people camping right there. Absolutely an amazing spot. And then something else that's really quite interesting. Right around here, when I came down off the trail down here with the aim of filtering water, I noticed they actually have washrooms here, which is good. No shower or anything, but washrooms. But where was it now? Somewhere in here, right here, they have bear hanging systems, poles. So you hook your food bag to that and you hoist it up high, and that stops the bears from stealing your food. Quite amazing. So right here, the kind of stony rocky trail that we came down, and across here is where the trail continues. Out here, beautiful Georgian Bay. Now just maybe a kilometer or maybe 2 kilometers at the most down the trail, we stopped to have a look at a little camp area and decided, you know what, we can't stay there because we don't have a permit, and all the kind of camping spots seem to be booked up. But then 2 miles down the trail, or 2 kilometers down the trail, I came across a beautiful little spot just like this, right off the trail. Absolutely perfect. I've just sat and had some food and coffee. Absolutely perfect. And I've got beautiful fresh water supply, a freshwater supply for morning, which is perfect. I'll probably filter a little bit of water tonight because I have used some for dinner. Absolutely beautiful. Take a look, see. Wow. Amazing. Probably quite a nice, well, might be a little early yet. It's only about 5:45 right now, and I know I could have kept going. I was getting tired. I know I could have kept going for at least another hour, but this is so beautiful. Just take a look at the clarity of the water. My goodness. My goodness. This promises to be my last night on the trail, on this particular hike, which is my 1,010 kilometer through hike of the Bruce Trail here in Ontario. And of course we added some side trails in to get over that 1,000 kilometers in distance, as we mentioned a few times. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I've got around 21 and a half or 21 kilometers, I believe it is, to reach the northern terminus, Karen, of the Bruce Trail in Tobermory. So it's been quite an adventure. Quite an adventure. I've really thoroughly enjoyed the whole hike. Well, there's been times when I felt like I could climb a mountain, and there was times when I just wanted to go home and cry. It's definitely not been easy, and I've still got 20 kilometers to go yet, but yeah, I'm so glad that I'm here. I'm so glad that I accomplished this task, or I should accomplish this task tomorrow. Wow. I'm also still hungry, so I think I'm gonna have one of my, probably my last in my pack of cereal in a bag. And that's when I put mixed cereals together, and right now I've got raisins, I've got bran flakes, and maybe a bit of granola. And I put in there my powdered carnation powdered milk, and then I just add water to it, shake it all about, and I've got instant cereal with milk, and it's good. Wow, my goodness, this is beautiful. My goodness, this is beautiful. I could be anywhere right now. I could be in some tropical island, although it'd probably be warmer. So, the end of day 34, there's my camp set up for the night, ready to go for the morning. But I just want to take one last moment and just show you the horizon, the sunset, if you will. It's actually a little past sunset now, but there's a beautiful glow in the sky. And I just want you to share this with you, just so you get to see this. Absolutely beautiful. End of a wonderful day. A little bit of color in the cloud in the distance, little high cirrus cloud maybe, and a beautiful orange kind of glow on the horizon. Beautiful. Wow, beautiful morning. I'm not 100% sure what you can see in the GoPro yet. It's still quite dark. However, we're starting to get some beautiful color on the horizon as the sun slowly starts to make its way to greet the day. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. I've had my coffee. I've had my oatmeal. And I've had I think it's called Quaker Harvest sweet and salty granola bar. Wow. So yeah, you probably cannot see much right now. It's probably very dark, but we're just making our way back to my camp from this kind of rocky a coastline slash, I guess, rock beach area. Pretty much where I camped last night. If you can see it in the GoPro, and I'm not sure if you can, and I don't think you can, but here's my kind of camp setup where I had my breakfast, my tent, hung my bear bag last night, and this morning the bear bag was indeed on the ground. However, I'm more inclined to think it was my paw tying rather than a hungry bear, because everything inside was intact. I think it had just dropped to the ground. I think I just made an error. Okay, we're going to get packed up and we're going to hit the trail, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye bye. Okay, 7:30 a.m. It's light enough to hit the trail, so we are on trail. Around 22 kilometers from here, we will reach the northern terminus Karen of the Bruce Trail. And yes, day 35, or at the end of day 35, our northbound through hike will be completed. It will come to an end. Kind of sad in a way. In fact, very sad, because tonight, all things being normal, I will be back home, sleeping in my own bed. I have a ride picking me up today. In fact, my trail angel Joanne is picking me up today at the end of the day in Tobermory and taking me home. It's about a maybe 3.5 hour drive to my house from Tobermory. I live in Wasaga Beach, Ontario. Yeah. So they say in a through hiker's world, there's pretty much 2 happy days. One is when the through hiker gets on trail. The next one is when a through hiker gets off trail. So the first one being, hey, first day on a new trail, on a new through hike and a new adventure, regardless of the length. And the next best day is, thank God I've done it, I'm going home. That's your next best day. I don't know. Yeah, kind of nice to accomplish the task at hand. This isn't the longest through hike in the world, 1,000 kilometers, but it's certainly been challenging, no doubt about that. Through these trees, barely visible, is Loon Lake. Now, Loon Lake was a destination that I was thinking of staying at last night. However, I just ran out of steam. There was just no way I was going to make it, and I knew it. So I ended up picking actually an excellent campsite. Probably the best one I've had all trip, if not the best one for sure. Here, I'm glad I did pick the campsite, because there's very little here at Loon Lake that offers itself as a location to pop up your tent. So yeah, Loon Lake, I'm thinking maybe 15.5 kilometers to Tobermory from here. The trail continues to be super challenging. However, the sun is out. It's still a wet trail, but it's much drier than it was, if that makes any sense. So it isn't too bad at all, generally speaking anyhow. Again, love to meet a southbound hiker just to get rid of the cobwebs. Or a faster than me northbound hiker would work too. Just one more glimpse of absolute paradise. Just take a look at this. Could most definitely be in the Caribbean. My goodness. If it wasn't for the fact that the water temperature is dropping rapidly. It's October the 7th today. It's our day 35 on our northbound through hike of the Bruce Trail. But the winters in Canada, especially here in the Bruce Peninsula, the northern section of the Bruce Peninsula, tend to be very, very, very severe. And it won't be long before that Caribbean look-alike will resemble more the North Pole. Going to Tobermory. Tobermory, here I come. We're going to Tobermory. Tobermory, here I come. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train, but if I have to walk, I'm going all the same. I'm going to Tobermory. Tobermory, here I come. The Tobermory Princess Hotel. Wow. The harbor. What a beautiful community this is. LCBO store. The Blue Bay Motel. And you know what, guys? Right opposite the Blue Bay Motel. Right over there. Is the Bruce Trail, northern terminus, Karen. After 35 days on the trail, we've made it. Wow. So we've made it after 35 days. A total of 1,012 kilometers. Here we are. Amazing. We did a lot of side trails on the way. It's somewhere around 878 or 875 kilometers without the side trails. I wanted my hike to be over 1,000. It's 1,012, day 35. And we've absolutely done it. Wow.